Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Kingdom Soldier, and I'm back again with another gameplay slash commentary. I made this video just because I wanted to give a quick response. Yesterday, Revan did his comment of the day on the MLG COD channel. He's a commentator, and he gave his top 5 players that are on Black Ops 2, and only one of them would make my top 5 list. So I kind of wanted to, instead of just writing in the comments my response, I wanted to make a video response, and I wanted to ask you guys a question. If you could pick a dream team, 4 players, any pro players, amateur players, whoever you want, you could even put yourself on there. If you could pick a dream team that you think would be unbeatable by any other 4 players, who would those 4 players be that you'd put on your dream team? I did want to tell you guys though my top 5 players before I do my dream team. So my top 5 players, Revens were Rambo, Aches, Big Timer, Crim Six, and Proofy. And he actually gave good reason as to why he chose those guys. It was like, I know this guy plays like me, stuff like that. So it wasn't that he was choosing all on skill, and I'm not choosing all on skill either. My top 5 would be number 1, Parasite, that's on Unite. I think Parasite has proved that he's the best player in Black Ops 2. Easily, he's in contention in the top 3. He went from one of the most successful teams in Black Ops 2 to Unite and still was able to get a championship. He has more championships than any other player. He switched from AR to SMG, and he still has an amazing impact on every game that he plays in. So I'd have to put Parasite on my list, hands down. Number 2 on my list would be Clayster. Now, I will say that Parasite didn't make Revan's list, and Clayster didn't make Revan's list. Clayster was amazing at MLG Anaheim. He came on the scene, and we all were like, who is this guy? When he was on Unite, he got on to Complexity, and Complexity just started winning and winning and winning. They had a great formula. Clayster is great as a teammate. He thinks right when he's playing. He makes good decisions. He's pretty dangerous with his assault rifle. He tries to keep his team together. He would have to make my list because I think that he's one of the most skilled players, very similar to Parasite. I just think he's one of the most skilled players. And when he finally won a championship, the genuine joy that I could see on his face let me know that he's going to be around for a long time as a competitive player in Call of Duty. Number 3, now this is going to be, some of you guys are going to disagree with this, but this person also didn't make Revan's list, and that's Optic Nadeshot. And hands down, the only reason I put Optic Nadeshot on my list is not because I made a video about him, but because I believe that Optic Nadeshot has done more for competitive Call of Duty than any other player. No one even stands close to him on helping to build a platform to launch competitive Call of Duty to the place that it is right now. His Red Bull sponsorship, what he's done since he's been on Optic Gaming, you know, they've finished top 3 in all but one of the tournaments that they've entered this year. And just Nadeshot's desire to see competitive Call of Duty come back on the MLG scene when he was on Modern Warfare 3, and all the pushing that he did is the only reason why guys like Parasite and Clayster and Rambo and Scumpii and Proofy and Nameless and Replays and everybody that now has channels and that streams and has all the success that they have. And I would even attribute a large portion of the success on the Call of Duty stream on the MLG channel to Optic Nadeshot. And that is why they gave the Optic team a whole 24 hours on the weekend to stream for MLG Play, because they want to get some of those views that the Optic players have an ability to get, that no other team can gather the number of views that Optic gathers when they're all online. It's ridiculous. And so I'd have to give Optic Nadeshot some play for that. Number 4 would be Rambo, who is now on Envy, but was known as being one of the 4 guys on Optic last year that won all but one tournament on Modern Warfare 3. And I just think Rambo is one of the smartest players on the sticks, and he's the only player that I chose that is on Revan's list. I believe that the way he thinks about the game and the way he breaks things down and what he knows and how he describes the meta game, and I love watching his TLRs on his channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, check it out. He breaks gameplay down really well and gives good reasoning for why he does what he does. I think skill-wise, his skill might not match his his brain power, which is why I think he would make a great coach or a great commentator or shoutcaster, because when he shoutcasts, he does an amazing job. But he says he wouldn't make a great coach because he would yell at his players all the time. So we'll see where Rambo ends up. And number 5 was really hard, actually. There was a number of players I was considering for this 5th spot, but I got to give it to Optic Scumpii. And the reason is that Optic Scumpii, yes, he's on a team where they've had to change roles and things like that and switch things up, but Scumpii has just been consistent. He was the best player on Black Ops 1. He was really good on Modern Warfare 3, and he's still really good. He's in the top contention for top 5 on this game. I don't think anybody could argue with that. And it was funny because Revan left him off his list, and one of the comments was Scumpii, 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 Scumpii. That was their top 5. And people were like, why didn't you choose Scump? So those are my top 5. And real quick to give you guys my dream team, the team of 4 players that I think untouchable, nobody could beat them, would be Parasite, Clayster, Scump, and Karma. I think you put those 4 players together, and there's no 4 players on the planet that play Call of Duty that could beat them, unless they're 4 undiscovered players that I don't know about. I don't think you could beat Parasite, Clayster, Scump, and Karma if they were all on the same team. So that's my top 5 and my dream team. You guys go ahead and put your dream team in the comments because I want to know what you think. And yes, I'm sure some of you are going to disagree with my top 5, but I just wanted to make a response video to Revan. And my next video is going to be the next COD profile, and I'm sure you guys are going to be excited about this one. It's a pretty big player, and I may have mentioned their name in this video. This is your boy, Kingdom Soldier, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.